it'll be the same question for both of you. Just offensively, what were you seeing individually tonight?
You got it right. I think we had a lot of open shots that we didn't make. I know me personally, there's a couple layups there that I usually make that kind of rimmed in and out. Had some good looks, but Giannis had a great game, getting to the basket, penetrating. I feel like we did a pretty good job of penetrating, making plays for other people, but just got to do a little bit better.
Khris, just for you, offensively, it felt like you had some go in and out. Were you pleased with the looks you were getting, and just kind of what did you see?
Yeah, in the first half, I had I think more than a few just go in and out for me. Shots that I'll take over and over again, just didn't get them in the second half.
Second row on the right to Laurie.
Jrue, when those shots rim out, I mean, they didn't for you against Atlanta when, that got you going. What's your next strategy, to keep going back inside, or do you take it back outside? Do you have a short-term memory and forget about it? How does that affect you?
Definitely a short-term memory. Continue to be aggressive, get to the basket. Sometimes when you miss those, your big is there to clean you up. I know a couple times Tuck was there, Brooke was there. So you always have to apply pressure on the basket.
Anyone else? Let's go to Jim here. Go ahead, Jim.
Hey, guys, in the back. For either of you, of course, it's the second time you're down 0-2, obviously, to a very good team. You get a couple days now, though, to kind of get back. So do you lean on Brooklyn? Is that totally in the past, totally different? How do you kind of, wrap your head around having to win a game, in Milwaukee?
Yeah, it's going to be tough. I mean, they took care of their home court. We got to find a way to do the same. It starts with the first one at home, though. We got to come out, be prepared, be ready for a dogfight. I mean, we have been in this hole before. It's not going to be easy, but we got to find a way to do it.
Back in the middle to Malika. Go ahead, please.
Jrue, for you, I was just wondering, last game you said that you weren't necessarily happy with you were happy with the shots you took, but maybe you just could be a little bit more aggressive and eventually they'd fall. I'm wondering how you would evaluate that effort tonight. It seems like your aggression was a little bit up, and does it have another gear that it can go to?
I think it did a good job of being aggressive, especially from the start. We got a quick lead early. But again, it started to go dry there a little bit. But I'll continue to be aggressive. It's the only thing I really can do is put pressure on the rim and try to spread out for threes.
And Khris, for you, just when Giannis goes off for, I think, 42 or something like that tonight, when he's doing that, do you kind of look at, okay, how can we aid him more? Or is it, what's kind of the process of, okay, this needs to be a team effort, as you guys kind of always talk about?
Yeah, just trying to find that balance. At the same time, got to try to play through him when he has it rolling like that. He sees the crowd. We got to be able to help him out.
Second row on the right to Laurie.
Whoever wants to answer this, I'm sorry for the obvious question, but I don't think it's easy to appreciate how hard it is to defend Booker, especially when he's got that back lean. Just how, you can have a perfect approach, hand in his face, and he still makes it. Can you explain how difficult it is to defend him?
I mean, he's one of the elite scorers in this game. He's put in the work and he's practiced for it, just like we've done the same. But he's damn near perfected it and has been on a roll, been on a tear. So difficulty, yes, but still not impossible for us to do a little bit more.
Second row on the left to Tim.
The past couple of days talking about trying to limit them getting to the foul line and limiting them in transition. You guys were able to do that, but they obviously got loose from three. Was there anything specifically you guys could have done differently there, or was that just a matter of them getting shots that they were able to knock down?
I think a little bit of overhelping. CP and Book, they were able to get into the pick and roll play and get in the middle. Draw a crowd and help sometimes. Sometimes we overhelped. Sometimes they had tough shots, but, they did a good job of spreading the floor. Get into the middle and then, drive and kick and find the shooters.
Go to Zoom for a couple questions. Go ahead, please, Damon.
All right, let's go to Spencer Davies.
Spencer Davies, basketballnews.com. Either of you guys, just when Booker and Paul are hitting those big shots and those momentum killers there in the second half, how do you make sure that you guys don't get sped up, especially on the road, and have that affect what you guys are doing on the other end?
I think we do exactly what we did. stay calm, stay collected. I think the third and fourth quarter we outscored them in the third and we tied in the fourth. So I think there are times in the game where if they hit those big shots, you just got to stay calm like we did. And then once we go up or once we get down, 7? We got about 7 points. We got to try to get 6. We got to try to get over that hump.
Okay, let's go to Maria.
Hi guys, hope you're well. Now that you're going back home, what do you think will be the keys to get that first win in front of your fans? And what do you think is something that you would like to work on collectively?
Like I said, it's going to be hard, but that's what it is at this point in the playoffs. Hopefully we can knock down a couple more shots, limit them to some of those three-pointers, play a little bit faster and free or whatever. What was the second part of the question, sorry?
What is something that you would like to continue working on?
Yeah, knocking down shots would be make life a lot better for us. But also just making things tougher. The three-point line, like I said before, containing CP and Book on those pick and roll plays, and just not allowing them to get to their spot so easily.
Okay, let's go to Claudia.
All right, guys, this is for both of you. What are the adjustments do you do to defend at the three-point area when the Suns are shooting 50%? Can that be slowed down at all?
I think so. I think tonight we overhelped just a little bit too much. With Book and Khris, they attract so many people that you want to just try to stop them from getting out of the paint and make it difficult for them, but you can't forget about the other guys. So not helping so much and hard closeouts to those threes.
Eric, go ahead, please.
You guys have played small in this postseason and rebounded well, gang rebounding. Just what kind of do you need to do better against this Suns team, specifically with those small ball units?
Yeah, definitely got to run down those long rebounds, loose balls. They had several. Late in that fourth quarter, they scored each and every time. Even if they missed that second attempt, they still got it back, hit a mid-range or a three. I mean, we do that. It could be a totally different ball game.
Any other questions? Thanks, guys.